Hi there, Stacy Eisler, mortgage advisor, Hanley Mortgage Solutions powered by Nexa Mortgage. Today I heard an interesting stat. It says that the average person moves 12 times in their lifetime. And so I thought, hey, I'm going to see how many times I've moved because I'm not really sure. So I went ahead and did that and I'm going to share it with you guys because I think it's kind of interesting to see what actually motivates people to move. So I'm going to show you the moves that I've made in my life, and then I've tallied them up as to what was the biggest factor for me why I've moved over in my life. So please bear with me. My screen, I've got some crazy stuff in front of there, but hopefully you can see everything. So the first time I moved was birth. My mother decided that I needed to be birthed, so that was my very first move into my very first house where my dad actually still lives today, 50 years later, which is crazy. The second time I moved was my parents' divorce. The third time that I moved was when my mom got remarried, so we moved to a different city. The fourth time I moved is my stepdad took a different job in a different city, so we moved along with him. It was Midland, Michigan. They took us to the Tridge, which they thought would be a really, really big selling point for us, that we would love the city. I mean, the Tridge is kind of cool, but hey, it is what it is. And you're learning a little bit about me through this process too. The fifth move, this one was when I moved out on my own. I moved in with a coworker named Lori. Shout out to Lori. I don't know how she put up with me, but we had a good time together. So that was my fifth move. Number six was when I was married for the first time. So, fun fact, there was a second marriage, which I'm still in, but marriage number one. Um, the seventh time I moved was my ex-husband took a job in Ohio. Prior to that, 1 through 6, I was living in Michigan, so it was my first time moving out of state, which is kind of interesting. Number 8, we got divorced. So then I moved into an apartment briefly. Number 9, I took a new job in Northern Kentucky. So I went from Michigan to Ohio and then to Kentucky very, very quickly. Had a great job there. Number 10 is when I was remarried to my husband, Tim. Moved here to Indiana, which is where I am currently. And then number 11 is when we purchased our forever home. So I did not make it to 12 yet. It could still happen, but I'm not there just yet. So I have had 11 moves in my life. When I count them all up, one was because of a birth, two were because of divorces, three were because of marriages, three were because of jobs, and then one, just getting out on my own. And then when Tim and I decided to buy our forever home here in Indiana. So, it's just kind of interesting. It shows you the reasons why people do move. Most of them are emotional. You're moving for, births, divorces, remarriage, jobs, all of those things. So if you have any